Welcome to YOUCANIC. Today here in YOUCANIC we have a 2016 Dodge Journey, and now we're going to go over how you would replace your high beam headlight. So right here is a bolt that needs to be removed, and that's a size 7 bolt to be removed. This fender portion, I mean, it's completely removed, but you only need to remove the push pins on this side, and make sure you remove the push pin that's hanging here and a push pin down here. And then that will be all that needs to be removed from this side. We'll go to the other side, and so on this side we have our number 7 bolt to be removed up here. And with that bolt removed, then we will work our way removing these push pins around so that we can remove the bumper. Generally the push pins, you pull the top out, but these are very much stuck in there, and then they'll come out easier. But okay, so we've got all that done. Now we'll go down along the bottom and remove the ones that are down there. We're going to remove this as all one unit, so we want to remove a push pin here, here, and here. And once we undo those 3 push pins, it should be all that we need to do on the bottom. Okay, so with those 3 push pins that hold this bottom piece on, so we have all the 3 push pins that are removed on the bottom that hold the bottom of the bumper on, and the ones in the fender well. And now we have push pins to remove on the top. Okay, so we've got all the push pins that we need to remove, so we should be able to just pull the edges away. That's what locks it in. We got a little clip here. For the fog lights, just by squeezing it. And we'll do the same thing over here. Just pull it, and you've got the little clips in here that hold on the bumper, and then we've got one right here. So once you pull there, then you'll have your access to be able to reach down here, squeeze the clip for the fog light, and be able to remove that. And then when that's all done, the ambient temperature sensor is hooked on the bumper, so we just need to get that removed. And now we will be able to remove the whole bumper. Your high beam headlight will do the same, where you've removed the 3 bolts to hold this housing. Also, you've gone ahead and removed the bumper so that you can remove this housing. So you pull the housing out, you have the electric connector here on the top. If you undo that one, it gives you enough space that you can just flip this around and be able to replace the lights here. So then we're going to twist this a quarter turn to the left. Well, this one we have to unhook the electric, right? Quarter turn to the left. Pull out this light. This is the light that goes there, and this is the high beam, and that's a 9005. So you just get a new 9005, and you would insert it, matching up the larger tabs and the smaller tab to be able to, so it fits into the right slot. And then you turn it a quarter turn to the right to tighten and hook up your electrical connector. And then if that's the only light you're replacing, you'll just go ahead and reinsert it, hook that top electrical connector back up, put the 3 bolts back in, and put your bumper back on this model. So we have our bumper here. We're going to raise it up. So I have it sitting up in location. We put something to support it for the moment while we get everything else lined up, and now we'll line it up. So we'll start with, on this side, we got to line up. We have a plastic tab that we're going to insert into a groove here, and then it will connect to the light itself. And then we raise this up into the clamp connector here and press this back until we hit the snap there, and that's locked into a bracket that is under the headlight. And now we've got this attached, and we can go ahead and put the screw that goes in right here, which is a size 7 nut, and we'll just tighten that up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, and so we have a little tab right in here. We're going to line up in the groove. And with that lined up, then we'll be able to clamp that into place, and then just press right here on the bumper until you hear the snap, and that's locking that into that handle, or not handle, but the holder there. Same thing, we'll take our 7mm bolt and insert it up in here and tighten that up into place. Okay, so we got that tight. Make sure, one thing you don't want to forget is to plug in your connectors for your fog lights. Line those up and press it in. We'll do the same on the other side. And then with the ambient temperature sensor, make sure you reach up under there and reattach it to the bumper. It connects right into here, this bottom grill. There's a little hole indent, and it squeezes into there with a little push pin. And that's where it'll sit there behind here to read the temperature that's outside. And then you would go along the bottom. There's 4 push pins, I believe, on the bottom, the 4 push pins on the top, and then your push pins that go in the fender well and hold that all to the bumper. And that would be how you would reattach your front bumper. Thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.